Everything happens just like it's supposed to. I know, I know. It sounds harsh. I know. It sounds terrible because you're wondering. But I'm sad right now. But I'm having terrible feelings right now. But I lost my job. But I'm losing my relationship. I'm breaking up right now. I feel lonely right now. I feel like I don't have anybody. Yes, it's very hard to accept that everything happens the way it's supposed to when you're going through hard and tough times. But everything happens just like it's supposed to. All the food that you eat, your body knows what to do with it. Just like everything that you're going through right now, your soul knows how to deal with it. Sit back and relax. I know. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. I get it. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you have to swallow it. Oh, yes, you have to swallow the pill. Swallow the pill. Swallow with me. Drink some water if you have to. But that's the pill that you need to swallow. Everything happens just like it's supposed to. You lost that job. Your lover is gone. But there's nothing you can do about that. Just like you had no control over the day you were born, a lot of events happen in your life in which you have no control of, and it's okay. It is a-okay. I know. I know. It's hard. It's hard to admit it. Because we want to try, we want to fight when situation happens. We want to do something. But can you really do something? Just like the day your mama pushed you out of her vajayjay. You had no control over what was happening. But your soul knew what was happening. Your soul knows what is happening right now. Let your soul guide you. Because the soul knows what the mind knows. But the mind doesn't know what the soul knows. Trust your soul. Trust that you're going to get through this. Hard time never lasts. Just like darkness never lasts. Eventually, the daytime comes. And eventually, the nighttime comes. You have to trust that your soul will handle whatever it is that you're facing. Just like you trust that the sun will come on and shine on everything. Yes, you feel like you can do something. You feel like everything is out of your control. But have you ever had control? Just like your breath comes in and out of your body without your control. You don't have control over the events that are happening into your life. The negative things that are happening and the situations that are happening to you, they're not necessarily negative. They're not necessarily positive. They're just situations. They are happening to you over and over and over and over and over and over. You're panicking, but your soul knows what your mind does not know. You need to trust that your soul will guide you towards the light and the peace that you so much want for. I know. You feel like cursing people out. You feel like telling somebody like it is. I've been through that. I've been there. One time I got called out by someone because of my small, tiny boobs. And deep down, I really wanted to tell that person, hey, little boobs matter. Besides, I don't want my boobs to be so big I can't feel my nipples. I don't want to go around asking people to bite on my nipples just so I can feel something. Fuck around and get rabies from letting these street niggas bite on my nipples. There is an advantage to have small boobies. I felt like telling it like it is to their faces every single time. But my soul came in the picture and told me, Vanessa, sit back and relax. And let life take care of itself, because best believe it, life will take care of itself. Anything that happens to you, the good or the bad, the situation that you want and the situation that you don't want, your soul knows how to deal with them. There is a time for anger. There is a time for resentment. There is a time for cries. There is a time for sadness. There is a time for loneliness. Whatever you're experiencing right now, this is happening at the right time. Just like you were born at the right times. The emotions you're feeling right now, it's the time to feel those emotions. This is the time for you to feel like the world is falling apart. Breathe, sit back, and understand there is a lesson in every situation that happens to you. Every situation that shows up in your life, there is always a lesson to be learned. And that is something you need to acknowledge. There is always a lesson to be learned. Maybe you needed to learn a lesson in that breakup. Stop dating the ashes. Maybe that's the lesson. Stop dating the ashes. Stop dating the ain't shit people. Sit back and relax. The universe took that person out of your life for a reason. Let go. The universe took that job out of your life for a reason. Let go. Maybe if you stayed with that lover, you would have gotten some terrible herpes. You don't want herpes? You've escaped herpes. Be thankful. Oh yes, universe has freed you from the worst. Be grateful for the loneliness, for the anger, for the sadness, for the happiness, for the joy, because there's always a lesson to learn. What is the lesson to learn? What is the lesson to learn? What is the lesson to learn? You can never know what the lesson to learn is if you don't sit back and relax and let your soul lead, because the soul knows what the mind knows, but the mind does not know what the soul knows.